Right now, you can go out and buy an electric car cheap. Electric vehicle prices are plummeting. They're down 18% over the past year. The cuts are affecting almost all of the brands, but big expensive brands are discounting huge. That's because most Americans don't want one. In fact, new polling shows only 1 in 3 see the benefits for themselves, the economy, or the industry, the auto industry as a whole. So 70% say they see no benefit. Okay, fine. Turns out we are all paying for electric cars. The Biden administration has spent $22 billion in government handouts to EV owners and manufacturers, covering everything from raw material sourcing to battery charging. Dan Eberhart is here, Chief Executive Officer of Canary, LLC, a Denver-based drilling company. His book is called Switching Gears, the Petroleum-Powered Electric Car. Now, full disclosure here, right? You're not drilling for lithium, you're drilling for oil. So, there is a little inherent bias in this conversation.
Yeah, I agree with that. My book is pretty balanced, though.
Okay. Prove it to me.
Well, look, I think the electric car provides benefits, and I think it's, presents a valuable option for the future. But my whole stick with this is we switched from the BlackBerry to the iPhone because the iPhone's better. Not because the government told us to, and not because the government paid us to. So I think the Biden administration is way ahead of their skis here in trying to force people or heavily nudge people to the electric car.
Well, look, I mean, it's more than forcing, right? I mean, or more than nudging. There's some real issues here. They tried to get all the car manufacturers to go all electric by 2030. They say the EPA is going to force that by 2034. They even backed off, as did General Motors. Take a listen.
I would say as people adopt it, they love the vehicles, and as we look at the regulatory environment, I think that becomes more and more of a reality. It will be led by what customers want, because again, a car is a very expensive purchase for people.
Okay, so again, why are electric cars, after tens of billions of dollars of R&D put into them, huge government subsidies, big social status, at least for the past few years, to get one and to buy one, why haven't they gotten better? Why are they not an iPhone?
Well, I think there's a whole bunch of issues. First of all, is range anxiety. So someone close to me has a Tesla, and he can't take it to go visit. He can't take it to go visit his in-laws. He can't take it on a multi-state trip because you've got to spend 45 minutes charging it every few hours.
Yeah,
right?
no, I did it once. It's absolutely miserable. And you got the cold issue in Chicago. You got the hurricane issue in Florida. There's legitimate issues to that. Why hasn't all this money solved it?
Well, I think there's an infrastructure deficit, right? You also have the issue where you go to a hotel. I've heard this story from a number of people. You go to a hotel, they say, oh, yeah, we'll plug in your electric car. But what they're not telling you is they've got one charging installation. So the guy's plugging your car in, getting the tip, but then they're plugging someone else's car in. The next guy that shows up with an EV,
an hour later,
they're plugging his in. You wake up, you think your car is charged, but it's not charged.
So the Petroleum-Powered Electric Car, the title of the book, when do we actually switch gears? Because we keep being told it's the future.
Well, I think that, again, I think that if the adoption is going to happen, I think it will happen over time, and it should be consumer-based switching. People should decide how they want to spend their own money and move. It shouldn't be because the government has pulled you this way and pushed you this way. I think
to be fair, though, I mean, to give them their due, they equate cars that burn fossil fuels, which you pull out of the ground, to almost akin to cigarettes for the planet, right? And the government pushed people away from cigarettes because of what it did to their bodies. Is there not an argument to be made that if driving gas-powered cars is doing that to the planet, hey, then we should push people away from it as the government?
Well, I think it's different. I think it's different because it's consumers spending their own money, and the health benefit to the consumer is to the consumer's body. It's not to the environment in general. Second of all, I think the internal combustion engines have gotten considerably more efficient. They're logarithmically more efficient than they were in the 1970s. I also think you've got to look at what is going to push the country forward in terms of the economic cost of driving up the cost of these
and the benefits to China, who now have lithium batteries locked up. So there is that issue. They don't have gas locked up. Good to see you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.